Hello friends, in this video we are going to continue with trigonometry. And today we are going to see trigonometric functions. First, let us see a triangle. Draw our triangle. Here is the hypotenuse, here is the opposite, and here is the adjacent. Here is my angle, theta. The first function is the sine function. And the sine function is equal to the opposite divided by the hypotenuse. The second function is the cosine function, denoted cos theta, and it is equal to the adjacent divided by the hypotenuse. The third function is the tangent function, denoted tan theta, and it is equal to the opposite divided by the adjacent. Looking at our tangent function, we can clearly see that our tangent function can be written as the sine function divided by the cosine function. To prove this statement, I will just do it. That means tan theta is equal to, we know that sine theta is equal to the opposite divided by the hypotenuse. And we also know that the cosine function, or cos theta, is equal to the adjacent divided by the hypotenuse. When solving this one, we have the opposite times the hypotenuse divided by the hypotenuse times the adjacent. This hypotenuse and this hypotenuse cancel each other, and at the end we obtain tan theta to be equals to the opposite divided by the adjacent. In trigonometry, we have other important functions, but these functions are just derived from the main three functions. We have the sec function, and it is equal to 1 all over the cos function. We have the cosec function, and it is equal to 1 all over the sine function. And we have the tan function, no, not the tan function, excuse me. We have the cot function, and this cot function is equal to 1 all over the tangent, and it's also equal to the cosine function divided by the sine function. Let us look some example how to apply all these formulas. I have my triangles. Triangle, here is my theta, here is, let us say, 5, here is 4, and here is 3. So the sine function will be equal to the opposite divided by the hypotenuse. My opposite in this triangle is 4 and my hypotenuse is 5. For the cosine function, it is equal to the adjacent divided by the hypotenuse, and my adjacent here is 3 and my hypotenuse is 5. My third function is tan theta. Tan theta is equal to the opposite divided by the adjacent. My opposite in this triangle is 4 and my adjacent is 3. Very good. Let us calculate other functions like, for example, the sec function. It is equal to 1 all over the cosine function, and it is equal to 1 all over the cosine function here is equal to 3 over 5. 3 divided by 5, and it will be equal to 5 divided by 3. Let us say the cosec function. The cosec function is equal to 1 all over the sine function. We will have 1 divided by our sine function. The sine function here was 4 divided by 5. 4 divided by 5, and this will be equal to 5 divided by 4. Just the inverse of the sine function. Let us see at the cot function. It is equal to 1 all over the tangent function. We know that our tangent function is equal to 4 divided by 3. So our cot function will be equal to 1 divided by 4 divided by 3, and this will be equal to 3 divided by 4. Friends, this is the end of this video. I hope you learned something new. Please subscribe to my channel. See you in the next video. Ciao.